Okay, we're not gonna watch the preview.
For what reason again?
So we can be more surprised. Because again, we already know how the novel ends. If they follow the novel and you guys know also how it ends and who Enchante is, you'll know why we react the way we do. And you know what? Last episode ba? She made a theory and we said that we'd post it only when they reveal it. But I feel like I might as well just put it in now. Like why bother waiting till they reveal it? So like at least you'll know why we act the way we do. Especially towards them. Okay lang.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I guess. To be honest, my mind is like, my soul is flying somewhere.
Obviously, there are people who haven't read the novel and
Like
and
us,
they might,
but we've
yeah,
heard
but
the spoilers.
we heard the spoilers. We've seen the spoilers, and we don't know for sure that they're gonna be following the book. So like we don't want to just say
it outright. Like,
but then we could, and then you like if you don't want to listen to her theory, you could just skip it. We'll post it, but then she also has another thing you want to say.
yeah, I just want to say this is pertaining to my theory. So is it okay for me to say? What if the thing that they're talking about, like, help me,
Help me with my plan.
Yeah, the plan of rejuvenating.
Yeah, that
well,
works.
rejuvenating the literature major course, right? So what if they, instead of just like
Tail.
yeah, what if it's going back to like the book plot? What if it's not just him, but him and doing
Am I
it?
cutting this out?
Maybe.
Okay. When
Do you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah. It's all an elaborate
Plan. Yeah.
No, well, no, because John Shante thing he started before they even talked about the literature.
No, but what if
program.
that scene though? It could the scenes could be going back and forth if you haven't noticed. So what if that scene is before?
I don't think so. I don't know who's gonna be Enchante. If it's still gonna be Teo.
That's
like
yeah.
in the book.
What if
But
it's him?
That's if it's him in.
But then he let him in on it.
That is it. If it's him. If it's not, then I don't think so. So officially, her theory is
Theo started the Enchante, but then he needed help, so he started the Enchante on the book first. But then, maybe I really need help, especially
to keep it going.
Yeah, to keep it going and to rejuvenate like the literature major course. And so he got ACT to help him out. And now these four guys,
they have their own plans.
They have their own plans, and then like they want to be associated with Theo too, because he's rich and stuff. Like and being associated with him, maybe he can go into their major, because the literary major is getting dissolved next year, right?
Oh, so like they're okay.
So it's gonna be dissolved next year, since he's the son of the school owner, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Him being in their major can boost up spending money allocations like, to their major. What? The more spending or more like funding. There you go. More funding and support from the major.
Again,
the thing.
This is all speculation.
Yeah, okay, speculation.
Based on the book, based on how the book is, but we
and
don't
based on here, like I'm basing, like
yeah,
if like tweaking it a bit and stuff like.
So based on the book and based on what we're watching now and what we've seen, because we know how the novel ends. So,
anyways, the reason why if like I want Enchante to be at least like around episode 6 or episode 7, so like we could really find out a solution for him. They could focus more on actually like solving how literature major how to like get more people to sign into that major, instead of just finding out Enchanté's maybe this is like not exactly of finding out who Enchante is, but it's more like figuring out how to solve solve the situation, the literature, and
mentioned this, and them. Yeah, that was like, but I don't know if it's like one in detail. She mentioned, I think, we'll see when we edit the video. Your theory had something to do with how this is all
a ploy, Theo's
plan.
Yeah, to get the literature
to gain like
mysteriousness around
yeah
Enchante, and then like promoting literature majors
through this. But the thing is, did
Yeah.
he think of this before or after he was writing in the book? Because he
He-
only knew
look,
of it
Yeah, I
that
know.
night.
No, the thing is,
Hold on.
he didn't think that act would actually like
Let me just
make his plans.
wait. Hold on though. Let's just. He wrote that book the same day he first went to the school. Like obviously he went there to visit like and tour or whatever, and then he officially enrolled, and that was the day he wrote in the book. And then that was the same night he learned about the literature thing being phased out, potentially phased out by Puha. So, how did he?
I think
write
the plan was, I think it was spontaneous. Like he was really bored and just wrote it down. And then after learning about the literature major issues.
But how?
Huh?
How?
What do you mean how? Like he
was with Ak when he replaced the book. So what? He snuck out?
No, it was already written.
He didn't, cause. Okay, wait lang. Okay.
He did write something down.
He wrote.
Then...
He wrote. I'm bored or whatever, something like that. Ak saw it, and then he put the book back. So that was when he.
Maybe
wrote in it.
Do we know if the next
I
day
think,
it was the next day, or
I think
they don't have the same time, so
it
he
is.
could have gone back.
It is. It
What do you
has
mean?
to be.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Okay, so this is the timeline. Because he's only been there for 2 days. Wait. Okay, the timeline is one day he toured. Okay, that's we're not including that day when he was wearing informal, not the uniform. When he was wearing the uniform.
Yeah, his first official
the car.
school.
Yeah, that was the first official day he enrolled in. He enrolled that day, and then at the end of the day, while he was waiting for Niak,
he was writing down
he
the
wrote.
book.
He wrote in the book. Ak saw it. Teo put the book back. I'm assuming that's the time he wrote about that. But the thing is, if he did that, then that was before he knew about the literature major being phased out. Because he only knew that night when Pupa invited him to eat.
So,
and then the next morning, he replaced the book. I'm assuming it's the next day. Because...
Yeah, how sure are we it's the next day, though? Like, it could be a few days after. Because sometimes, like, the editing phasing
that
gears
is true.
It's kind of iffy.
I'm assuming it's the next day. That's just my assumption. Because the...
And
it's
okay.
logical in my...
Was it really morning, like early in the morning they went together, or like
they went together,
like from school
from
to home to school, then they went to replace, or was it that adangati prolonged hours?
I don't think
that
so.
They went to school because they had classes at that day, and then like met up in library.
No, they didn't meet up, but he took him to school.
I don't remember. But
it takes too much. That was the first day, diba? He took him to eat, whatever, and then the next. I'm assuming it's the next day.
But we're assuming.
I don't know. I'm
assuming that like it could be like a few more days, like 1 or 2 days after.
I mean,
so how were they? Okay. How was he able to buy the book?
I mean, he's rich. Let's be honest.
If he bought it online.
Wait, no. He could have gone out in the middle of the night and bought it. Somewhere where it was open.
Which bookstore is open at midnight? At night?
There are some bookstores that are open 24/7. There could be.
Yeah, but in Thailand?
There could be.
I know, but there you go.
No, I'm just saying. That's my assumption. So I don't know if him replacing the book is a few days after, or like later in the day, or whatever, or he had time to like plan it out, or if it was just spontaneous. Cause he was writing that I'm bored. Oh, well, you could be right. Well,
because there has to be a few space before he bought the book. So like say 1 to 2 days. He could have came back after finding out.
I feel like you're right, but
I feel like it's a spontaneous plan, and he didn't. Wait,
The
let me
reason
finish.
why
Let me
I
finish.
don't agree, the only the one reason why I would.
Okay,
Not that I
yes,
don't,
yeah,
not that I
okay,
don't,
yeah.
because
Okay.
I do agree with you that it's
In
all
some
his
part,
plan.
yeah, okay.
The only reason why I wouldn't agree is if this was the day after.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my only thing. Okay.
But the thing, like
Yes.
like I said,
Mm-hmm.
it could be like days
Mm-hmm.
before they went back to replace it. So there's
'Cause-
that.
Because this is on the basis that this is all Teo's plan, not just with like to gain like more followings for the literature major,
Mhm.
but for also Ak to get his shit together and so that they can get together.
And make him jealous.
Yeah.
Make him simp. Wait, no. Make him okay. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna say.
Make him
anything.
realize his feelings.
Yes. Well, he probably
Can you
does
put it more
realize.
nicely
No,
than
no,
simp?
no. I don't think he already realized.
I don't think
they
he-
both realized.
No.
He-
Teo's more aware.
I know.
Teo
No,
has to be
Ak
more aware.
realizes, but he doesn't
is
want to act
slowly
on his
realizing.
feelings. I don't think. I think he already does have feelings for him since childhood.
Okay, wait.
But the thing is,
Okay.
No, the thing is,
Okay.
he doesn't want to act on it
Because of
like differences.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Agree. He might not. But if he did and he's not acting on it, that's because of what you said. If he doesn't know it and he's just slowly realizing, then he needs to get it together faster, please.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is on the basis that Teo is Enchante. I really do not know the motives of the other four. If they have like
I must
Very-
say, I said this in the.
Yes,
I'm
you
probably right. What do you mean? I'm right in almost all of it, and then like, I'm saying this now. Kudos, Janelle. If not, oh well. There goes another theory broken.
oh, we're almost
So.
halfway. I did see.
Halfway.
Yeah, we're almost halfway now. Next week is 5, and that's I think
Wait,
there's
how
only
many
10
episodes is it? Oh.
I think there's 10 episodes.
Okay. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching episode 4 of Enchante. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And bye-bye.
Bye.